Okay, so today we're going to be talking about using the assigned agent feature in single contact drip. This is available in other parts in the platform, but I just want to let you guys know that we now have it possible here as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off an engagement. Let me backtrack. Let me talk about what this is. So when you have a deal card, when you have a deal card and you have, let's say, multiple people working on a client, there's going to be that one person that's probably engaged with them the most that the client's going to recognize their email. You'll assign that client to the deal card. Let's go in and I'll show you how that works here. And so why this makes sense is that if you have 3 or 4 people, working on a client, you're going to want, if Jake Williams is the person that's been working with them, you're going to want that person's email to be the one that is going out to the customer. So in here, I just went into this deal card. You'll see here I'm at assignee. You'll see that tiny little star. Let me go in and show you that on a bigger screen. So Jake Williams right now is the assigned agent. So any marketing campaigns, any automation, any single contact drips, all those when they go out will come from, in this instance, from Jake Williams. So how you can make sure that's happening is when you're going, so you'll first make sure the star is checked. The next thing that you'll do is an engagement here in single contact drip. And this is true in anywhere in the platform. If you're in pipeline automation, email campaigns, anything like that. Let me go into single contact drip. I'll go to create here. And then you'll see when you see the from, you'll just select assigned agent. And so that way you can make sure that all of the content coming out is coming from that assigned agent. So that is everything I have for today. I do see quite a few people on today, so let's go ahead and open it up to questions about anything in the platform. It doesn't have to be related to this topic. So what questions do we have?
Hey, good morning, Amanda. How are you doing?
Good morning, Cornell. How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Listen, I was looking at categories and I noticed, and I think it was some categories maybe I assigned that don't have any policies behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Should I delete those categories or I guess I should ask, how do you delete them?
Yeah, I would delete them if you made them at some point and now you don't, you want to keep your data clean because it's going to show, more categories than you have. In categories right here, you can just select this way.
Okay.
Select a couple. I believe you might have to actually go into the category itself to delete. I've never had somebody ask me about deleting a category.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. That's, yeah.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I'll put that down and find out, because you can add as many categories as you want.
Right.
But I'm not certain.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, let me ask about that. I've never.
Okay.
Yeah, that just must be a weird little gap. Or you could also put it into get into support as well. That way we can both kind of make sure we're getting that done.
Yeah, hey, okay. Amanda, I'm interested in that too. I'd like to know the answer to that. How you delete categories? Okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure to get that taken care of today, and then we'll go over that tomorrow.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Kenneth, I am not sure what is VoIP. I don't think I've heard of that software before.
That the phone system, VoIP?
I think it's a phone system. So let me actually
voice over internet.
Okay, so what you'll do is when you log into the system, it should take you to this get started page. That's going to be number 1. If you can't get to that page, let me know. And you'll just click here, enable tech services. It'll say complete. You'll click complete. It'll take you to this screen. It'll look like this. You can just type in, text it or, do texting setup. You'll select here. And I believe this will automatically fill out for you. You won't have to fill in all of these fields. I think just the first one. You can select texting setup. A message here will be automatically populated. you'll just put the number that you want to connect. So you'll put like, and then, so it'll be the message, and then you'll put your number and you'll click submit. They'll check to see if the number can be connected. Most of the times it can. The most important thing, of course, is just include the area code, and that they can set that number up for you.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Now, is that the way you would check to see if a number is textable?
Yes. So yeah, that's exactly the same thing, Stanley. So
Okay.
most numbers are like, it doesn't have to be a cell phone. I think that every once in a while there's a, and forgive me for not understanding the back end part of it, but sometimes the numbers don't work. The area code, of course, always will stay the same. You can always use your area code.
Okay.
Amanda, the number we set up for texting just happened to be one of those numbers that didn't work, and the support folks set up a number for me, so it happened almost instantaneous.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that we couldn't use that number. You're still able to use the same area code, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Set up a local number for me and everything. They took care of it. I didn't have to do anything but approve it.
Good. Okay, glad to hear it.
I had a question regarding the chat box.
Uh-huh.
How do you that's the first, last Friday was the first time I ever heard that we had that available in the thing. How do we, in the system, how do we engage that? Because I went into it and there's nothing there, just basically.
So when you click here, you'll just click send a message. And then in here, you'll just click, and then you'll just say like,
Got you.
you know, how do I do XYZ?
Be something, right?
And then you'll send the message, and then we'll just reply.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's brand new. We're still kind of, we're on our end too, still kind of learning how to best use it. So any feedback we would love. And yeah, so you can just, and then when you're done with the chat, you'll just click down here. And so this is a really quick way. Of course, bite-sized trading is a quick way to learn and get questions answered, but this is even a faster way that's always available.
Okay.
All righty. What
Yeah.
other
Yeah, that's working.
Yeah, I have a question. I'm having trouble syncing my contacts into our AMS system.
Okay.
And I've gone through, I've used the sync contact button on the right-hand side of the screen within the contact, and then gone through and had even kind of people who are more familiar with InsuredMine and been doing it longer than I have, look over my shoulder or even try to do it for me. And I keep getting an error message at the top when I try to sync. Just
What
a red
are you using?
AMS 360.
Okay, I would what I would recommend is going into support here and putting in a ticket. That sounds like it's something on the back end. Especially if you've had other people watch you do it. It isn't difficult of a process. So it sounds like there's something going on in the code.
Okay, awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, of course. Sorry about that.
No problem.
All righty. Hey, matey, how's it going? Do you have any questions about your X-Date Excel sheet? Oh, she's on. Or Jen, I think you're both from the
Hi,
same.
yes, I think Matey's got internet problem. So she's asking because she wants to upload a bulk new contacts and with an X date on, and she wants to know if there is a certain format that she needs to follow.
Okay, so what you can do if you ever have questions about that is, oh, that's not where I wanted to go. In contacts here, when you do an upload data, if you click Excel, this is going to give you an example of how the fields are best represented. So let me open this for you to show you. So X date here. So this is how we have the date represented. So this would be the best way to put it in.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. And you
Gotcha.
have that in your portal as well. So that way, and for everybody on the call, if you're doing an upload of either a list and engagement or a bulk upload of contacts, both have these sheets in here. This has examples of what we're looking for the formatting options.
And do I see multiple X dates? So can we have like X date for auto and X date for
Yes.
home now?
So not inside. Unfortunately, we're still working on being able to have multiple X dates within one cell. So like Jack Smith here, you can only have one X date in this row. You'd have to have another Jack Smith with the other, like the auto policy. You can next another row with Jack Smith with the like home policy or something like that with the X date. So you can put multiple in. What is this X date? Let me look at this really quick. So it looks like you can have two X
You're
dates,
trying to hold it. Yeah.
but maybe that's all. Maybe it might be that you can have two. I would do a test one where I would like just like upload like one or two and don't do the whole thing just in case it will mess up your data, and then see if it lets you. That's what I would do.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but that's the format.
Right.
Kind
And
of,
again,
but
the year that doesn't necessarily matter because we don't run any X-date campaigns or analytics off of the year because you're going to want it to keep running. But we just include it because it freaked people out when we didn't ask for the year. So. All righty. What other questions
Right.
do we have today? Nothing else?
I'm fine.
All righty. Well, if we have no questions, we can go ahead and wrap up pretty quick today. And then I will see everybody here tomorrow.